Hey, what's up? I'm Fanboy Philly, and once again, welcome back to Fanboy Philly Reviews. And today, the movie we're talking about is Renfield with Nicolas Cage and Nicholas Holt, the most modern Dracula adventure with a twist. The last few days, I've been talking to a few people about the movie, and I've heard a few people say that it's not a great Nicolas Cage movie. But that's okay. It's not really a Nicolas Cage movie. It's more of a Nicholas Holt movie. Renfield is more than a comedy horror flick, which most people don't realize. It's also a social commentary about codependency and toxic relationships. In this film, Renfield narrates the story, and it starts in modern day after Renfield has been working with Dracula for many, many years. During the day, we find out that Renfield has been attending codependency support group. They show just how much Renfield struggles with his relationship with Dracula, and that the relationship is mirroring any other toxic relationship, and how Renfield has to struggle within himself to get out. Another story running adjacent to this is the cop, played by Aquafina, whose father was killed by the Lobos family, and her battle with them and the power struggle within the system, and how evidence disappearing shows there is someone working with the mob on the inside. A lot of this part of the story reminds me of the Damon Wayans movie Blank Man. Holt's performance was great, and depending on who he was working with and the situation he was in, his whole demeanor would change. If he was with the support group, he was more open. If he was with the cop, he was stronger. If he was with Dracula, that was when he was at his weakest. Nicolas Cage was a different crazy than a normal Nicolas Cage. He was great as the villain and became Dracula in the style of this movie, almost driven to madness. For many reports that I've read, Dracula is a character that Cage has been wanting to play for most of his life. Now, Teddy Lobos, the sniveling mob boss's son, basically had the appearance of a rat, which was very fitting for this character and the Dracula story. Now, Aquafina, I thought she was a little weak in the character. I didn't really find her that interesting. For most part, the action was good. The fights were fun with a little bit of cheese, which wasn't bad. The blood was very cheesy, but this didn't distract too much. Rather, in my opinion, it gave it kind of a graphic novel style. Many of the special effects in this movie I've either not seen before or not seen in quite a while. And the goofiness of them also fit the movie really well. From the people I've been talking to, it seems the people are really polarized by this movie. They either love it or hate it. There's no middle ground. Here's my thoughts for the reason why. A lot of people went into thinking it's a Nicolas Cage comedy Dracula horror flick. Like I said before, it's a little bit more than that. Cage is secondary. And the fact that it's a social commentary. They had made a package of it. If you go into it thinking strictly one way and don't open your thoughts on it, you're not going to like it. Did I think it was good? Or did I think it was great? No, I didn't think it was great. Did I think it was bad? No. I thought it was fun. I thought it was good. And I would recommend it as something to see on a slow evening. Thanks again for joining me. And if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to find out when my next video hits. I am working on posting a schedule and will try to have it ready as soon as possible, probably on my next video. I'll see you next time, but until then, take care of yourselves and be good to the ones you love. Good night.